Just a really quick video talking about what happened at San Diego Comic-Con with the Power Rangers Playmates line. We have a little bit of what's going on, and I kind of really want to talk about it. So first of all, In Pursuit Toys tweeted out, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers coming soon from Playmates. More information, more info to come on this line. And then they showed this image. Now, I do have some thoughts. We see a brand new logo, which is pretty much exactly the same from the old days, but Mighty Morphing is completely changed, which I kind of like this sort of text. I think this is really, really nice. And obviously it doesn't say Saban's Power Rangers and stuff like that. Obviously the first one we're going to get is probably Red Ranger. So when I saw this, I generally thought, oh, is this like a cosplay or something? But one thing that really annoyed me, and like this is just a little thing for me, is the top of the helmet isn't really properly done. Like this to me seems it's something where they've just like they've got this image from somewhere and then they've just kind of traced it out of like Photoshop, and you can kind of see it here as well. Now, you kind of think if you also bought this brand or got it from Hasbro, you think that you would put a lot more time and effort into this, not just have something shit at the top there. This is effectively going to be your bread and butter. If you're not going to respect the fans with a simple image of what's coming soon, then what is your toy line going to be? It's just something that really irritates me a little bit. It's something that I generally thought that they would have it. And I know it's just a little thing and people are going to be like, oh my God, this guy is like talking about something shit. But think about it. Like, honestly, think about it. You're promoting something to the world as this is your first image of how you're going to do it. The logo looks absolutely slick. It looks really nice. But this part just really annoys me, and I feel like if you couldn't get something done in time, then why even bother? Get rid of the Red Ranger, have Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and just say fall 2025. That's exactly how I would do it, and that's what I would do if I couldn't get it done in time. But it just shows that if you can't get someone to go over this image of the Red Ranger, then that's really it. So some of the people say, why bother at this point? The franchise is dead as a doornail. Next fall, Playmates give us more Power Rangers than just MMPR. Are they showing more this weekend? And I've not seen anything, but if something does happen, I will literally let you know. So it's like, lol. So they did, lol. So did they at least talk about their plans? Why bother telling us something we already know? Maybe we'll get some Turtle Ranger stuff? There were 24 other teams. Yay. Playmates, please do not just do MMPR. Oh joy, more MMPR, Lasai, Bath. I love Power Rangers, but so over MMPR. This is a joke. They can't keep that PowerPoint slide as I think if it wasn't going to be a preview of the toy line. I just hope they're all 6 inches. Graphic design art is my passion. And see, someone else has picked up on it. Like, again, this looks really, really bad. Like, it gets me. What's it? How many versions of the Dynamegazord can one person have? Like, yeah, just might as well have an army. Now, obviously, with it full 2025, that's roughly around about now. So, roughly in 1 year, we will be getting stuff. And that's cool. Absolutely cool. Like, whatever. But I'm not really overly excited. I think that they could have had, like, what things we were going to have. Like, you know, our plan for like quarter whatever in fall 2025 will be this, and at least show some mock-ups or at least names of what you're going to do, even though it's Mighty Morphing. Are we getting monsters? Are we getting weapons? Are we getting, well, getting the Rangers? Are we getting play sets? These are things that you could internally talk about rather than just go, oh, here it is, fall 2025. Just wait for it. You know, it's why even bother? So let's have a look at the retweets. I put out, we should all just accept it it's just the norm now, with it being 2025, at least it's something. Then, till then, support your Ranger YouTubers as they are giving you content till then. And I think that's true. Like, regardless of who you watch, me, Deoxy360, Bruno from MMPR Toys, anyone like that, just support them, because if you love Power Rangers, we're all going to give you content as much as we can and talk about it, so at least the brand is living on, and etc, etc. We've got like power caps, never forget. Now this time we're getting the fan faves. Bring on Deluxe Cabby Cabby, Mighty Morphing Heartbreak, and the new MMPR logo looks like, which obviously we've seen. If they do unique characters that haven't been done before, then maybe I'll get some. Otherwise, and yeah, I generally think we're going to get stuff. Like, if they did Squat Babu, I think I'd be okay with that. But I think, in general, we're just going to get the same generic stuff. King Sphinx, Goldar, you know, little things that have been out, which no one, everyone's got and no one really wants again. Does Playmates have toy streams like Hasbro? I'm just curious as to how we would get the information when it officially drops, other than the usual social media platforms. And I think it would be kind of cool if they actually did stuff, but I have a feel I've never seen someone talk about Playmates live stream at all. There you go, Please, which is obviously Bulk and Skull in Ranger form. Not a super big fan of them, but if they make them, they make them. Says, can't wait for them to look disappropriate to my Lightning Collection figures. Can't say. I think that they're not going to look anything like the Lightning Collection, and which is a shame because I think the Lightning Collection's the best toys at the moment. So are we going to get good ones? I don't know. I generally don't think we will. I think they're just going to be the standard stuff that Playmates gets already. We got this image right here. Says, another year. Logo got an update. Is it just me, or the curve on the Mighty morphing not symmetrical with Mighty? Oh no, it's not, is it? But again, like, obviously it's disproportionate. Not really bothered with the state of Power Rangers now. The other teams beyond Mighty Morphing may as well be dead, buried, and half rotting at this point, because I don't think they're going to move past Mighty Morphing. I feel like it's just going to be the main brand that we get. Is it weird? I'm oddly kind of excited for this. Doubt we'll get a collector line for a while, and even if we did, I doubt anyone would safely commit to it after the Lightning Collection, but I'm interested to see what they produce. I half expect silly children toy concepts like Bandai produced for the Mighty Morphing 2010 toy line. Now this is interesting. I am going to do another video on this because I think I have talked about this in the past. I don't think like anyone's going to commit to a toy line. You know, I think Hasbro had that backing for a while, but now, like with the Lightning Collection and stuff, I don't think anyone's going to jump in. I think the only toys that are going to sell tremendously are going to be Jason and Tommy, and that's it. I think the others will get a okay fair deal, but I generally don't think you're going to get a lot of sales, and I think you might as well just make red and green, and they're the only ones that you should. With the Lightning Collection for what it is, I absolutely love it, but I generally really think that it's just like not worth collecting an entire line. We'll see. I could be completely wrong, but again, I think that they should just continue the Lightning Collection. I feel like they have such a big market for that sort of thing. It would be the best, but I am not going to commit to an entire line. I'm just bored of collecting Power Ranger toys. There's nothing really majorly changing, and if you're going to just the same ones with like Mighty Morphing, why the fuck should I bother? New toys. Mighty Morphing again. Power Ranger fans, how are you all feeling? And I think most fans are sick and tired of this. People want it because, oh my god, it's my childhood. I'm going to rant. I think I'm going to do a rant video at some point. It says, I'll take it. Please, anything at this point. Yeah, satisfaction for Power Ranger fans. Like, we want best stuff. And that's it. So yeah, I think I've read all the quote tweets. I'm not going to go through everyone's replies, or you know, if they've replied to this, even though there's probably not much. But yeah, I thought I would add this into the video. What are your thoughts on the people talking about all of this? Let me know in the comments. Thank you very much for listening and watching. Check out the Patreon as well as the channel memberships if you want to help support the channel. If not, just watching this video has done it. Anyway, thank you very much, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat, Kura Stanada. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。